Good morning. This is Russ Murphy from Indiana Avenue Baptist Church. Praying you're going to have a fantastic day. Our morning devotional is from 2 Corinthians 12. And Paul is talking about going to the Lord 3 times about a thorn in the flesh. And God said to him, "My grace is sufficient for you, for power is perfected in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, I would rather boast about my weakness, that the power of Christ may dwell in me." We are always told to be strong. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Book of Joshua says, "Be strong and courageous." And whenever we go through a tough time, people say, "Hang in there, be strong." I tell you, there's nothing wrong with that at all. But there are times, I think, like Paul talks about here, that the best thing we can do is to allow ourselves to be weak. I don't have to be in control. I don't have to have all the answers. I don't have to make anything happen. And what happens in times of crisis or distress, we sometimes get frustrated because we go, "I'm not strong enough to get through this." Now, God can, and He can take me through it. God can, I can't. It's a hard thing to say because we are told always to be strong. I can think of so many times in my life where something would happen and I would take it and try to make it work myself. And I would try to be the hero or the strong one to get through this. And I think there are times that the Lord wanted to say to me, "Russ, there's so many times I wanted to be the hero of your story. Instead, you kept taking it back from me." It's okay to be weak. When my wife passed away about 6 years ago, Sarah Lynn, I was determined to be strong. I had that pressure on me as a minister to think I cannot cry, I cannot let down, let people see how bad I'm hurting. And I heard the Lord come to my heart, not an audible voice, but in my heart say, "There are going to be people all around you wanting to do things for you, and I want you to let them." Because you see, if I'm going out to lunch or supper, I'm going to try to pay for the ticket. And the Lord was saying, they're going to try to help you, do things for you. When they offer to pay for your meal, you let them pay for it. You don't have to be the big shot there at all. In fact, one of our board members came to me and said, "We're going to buy you a suit," because I didn't have a suit with me for the funeral coming up. And my first reaction would always be, back up. We're not rich, but I've got enough to buy a suit. And would be to say, "No, I can take care of that. I can take care of that." But the Lord impressed on my heart. When they said, "We're going to buy you a suit," I said, "When do you want to meet?" It felt so relieving to let that stress just go, to thinking I don't have to be something I'm really not. There are times that God wants you to go ahead and just let Him be strong in you. That means you be weak in yourself. And you say, "God, I can't," but you can. And you give Him control. And boy, it's a refreshing day because you don't have to do anything except just trust in Him. I pray today you would see God's strength in your life and that we would have just a terrific day in Him. Thank you.